Today I decided to take a road trip to a real treasure, the Boyertown Museum of Historic Vehicles. With over 90 vehicles on exhibit, anything from a bicycle, motorcycle, horse-drawn carriages, electric and gas-powered vehicles. There's always something new and different every time I come. So today I thought we'd kick some tires with Kendra Cook. Kendra has been here since 2004. She actually started with her internship and continued to volunteer because she was so passionate about this museum. Now, eventually she would become the curator, and today I'm happy to introduce Kendra Cook, the Executive Director of the Boyertown Museum of Historic Vehicles.
Thank you, Margot.
My pleasure. I'm thrilled for you.
Thank you. Well, we're thrilled that you're here today. We always like seeing you, and we always like to show you whatever's new. We try to have something new just for you every time.
Oh, I appreciate that very much. It's just such a treasure. I love it. It's one of my favorite museums in Berks County.
Thank you. I have to agree with you. I'm a little biased, but
Understandably so. So show us this latest exhibit that you have.
So here in the lobby is usually where we kind of change things up every couple months. We try to put new stuff in here. Sometimes it's ours that we kind of get out of storage. Or sometimes it belongs to someone else who's generous enough to loan us some really cool things. So right now we have World War II vehicles, and I'm really excited because the two that I'm standing between here are the museums. We just acquired them during this past year, and these were pieces built right here in our building.
Oh, that's impressive.
So our building used to be the factory for the Boyertown Auto Body Works. They did truck bodies here, and during World War II they built trailers like this one. This one happens to be for the repair of shoes, uniforms, and canvas.
Oh, wow.
And everything that was made here was used in the Pacific Theater, and we have been looking for one of these for decades. I'm not even exaggerating.
Oh my goodness.
We kind of almost gave up thinking there were none left, and this one came to us just a few months ago. So we're really excited to have this.
It's very interesting. I have never seen one like this before.
Yeah, it's neat. It didn't quite have all the equipment. We're still working on trying to find some of that stuff, but it's neat, and you guys are getting kind of a sneak peek of how this exhibit will finally look, because within the next month or so we're going to start putting Rosie the Riveter mannequins with this, because we have photos of these being built here by women who were working on the lines, you know, to take over for the men who were going to fight. So we have lots of great photos of these being built. Yeah,
wonderful.
And the ambulance here, this is a little tricky because you have some visitors in the back there.
Oh, there we go.
This is a World War II, originally was a World War II ambulance, and it would have held, I believe, 4 patients. As you can see, there's space here for 6, with if the stretchers had all been in and the benches are down. Really, the military needed an upgrade. They needed more room. So in 1952, Boyertown rebodied World War II ambulances with this taller body to accommodate more troops. And a lot of these were sent to Europe, actually. We found some in Belgium, but this one stayed here in the United States. So now we have this really neat example of some other military work they were doing after World War II.
It looks wonderful. It's incredible.
It is.
You did a nice job with this.
Yeah, this has been cosmetically restored by one of our board members. He did a great job.
Impressive. It looks like it's in mint condition.
It's gorgeous.
Okay.
All right, that's our lobby, and like I said, this will be up until the end of September. We're going to have like a grand opening May 22nd.
Excellent.
So yeah, it's not quite done yet.
And tell us about the garden that you're planning.
Yeah, May 22nd, we're going to be debuting our Rosie the Riveter Rose Garden. As I said, we have a nice history here with the Rosies, and I learned there is apparently a special Rosie the Riveter rose. Didn't know that. So we got
Me
some
neither.
of those. We have a local tech school. The kids are kind of like nursing them, you know, and then they'll come here in the middle of May and we'll debut the garden on the May 22nd.
Oh, that's
We're
fantastic.
hoping to have some ladies that worked here at the Body Works. We haven't found any Rosies that are still alive yet. We have some photos. We're trying to identify those ladies. Everyone that we know so far has unfortunately already passed away. But we do have other women that we know worked here later. And we're hoping to get some of them to help us
nice
out that day.
touch.
Yeah.
That's terrific.
Yeah. So as you said, we have a little bit of everything. We've got bicycles,
Love this.
or human powered. You know, we got the motorcycles, and we even have carriages.
It's beautiful.